Hey everyone, this is James with WSTrades.com. So I want to provide an update here on ticker NNDM or Nano Dimension. So big move lower here, and this was all in relation to the tender offer expiring. So there was a plan here where Nano Dimension was going to actually acquire, I think, 46% of the shares of SSYS or Stratasys. And that fell through. So we got some backlash here from one of the investors here that holds a pretty decent stake. So Murchison holds a 5.9% stake of the outstanding shares for Nano Dimension. And they're just kind of pissed off here because there was this plan to acquire this large chunk of Stratasys or SSYS, and that expired. So Nano Dimension had agreed to buy shares, I think at like $25 a share, and that tender offer expired. So what Murchison is saying right now, so a statement here from Murchison: at the special meeting convened by Murchison on March 20th, 2023, Nano Dimension shareholders sent a clear message that change was urgently needed on the company's board. In response, Nano Dimension has taken every possible step to ignore the will of the shareholders and further entrench themselves. These actions have included wasting shareholder capital by refusing to acknowledge the outcome of the vote, filing frivolous lawsuits against Murchison and other significant investors, and waging an irrational dead-end campaign to acquire Stratasys. So, they're fed up. They actually want to get rid of all the members of the board. So it says that given that Nano Dimension has remained resolute in its desire to disenfranchise its own shareholders, we have been forced to put forth proposals to effectively replace the entire board at the upcoming annual meeting. In our view, the only way to reverse the status quo of terrible governance and value destruction is to install independent directors who collectively possess the relevant 3D printing technology industry operating, strategic, financial planning, M&A, and governance expertise and experience. We believe that a new board is urgently needed to protect shareholders' interests and are committed to making this a reality, regardless of any further entrenchment maneuvers taken by Nano Dimension. So let's actually see what's going on here. You see this thing was trading up around 335, before this news came out, and then we had this massive sell-off. It's now below the $3 mark, and you can see they were kind of bleeding money every quarter until this last quarter they finally turned a profit there. But most of the way back, looking further back on the chart, like Murchison is saying, they've really just been bleeding money, and now that they actually have a positive EPS here in the last quarter, this deal for Stratasys falls through. So I think, that news and just some of the things that Murchison is saying right now about Nano Dimension and the board of directors, that's what's causing this fat sell-off here. So I'm kind of curious. They do show earnings coming up here on August 21st, and that is going to be before market opens. So I'm kind of curious to see what happens here, if they can turn another positive quarter or if they're going to go back to bleeding money. So based on this most recent quarter, since they actually had the positive EPS in a better quarter, they are still undervalued. I believe their book value per share is up above the $4 mark right now. I think it's like $4.79 or something. So they are, based on the most recent quarter, undervalued if you look at book value per share. But what is going to happen here at the next earnings? I think this is going to be really key here. So I'll continue to keep you updated on ticker NNDM or Nano Dimension. Please like this video. Please also subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Appreciate you for taking the time to watch this. Talk to you soon.